Hi everyone, Julia here, recording this July 1st, 2024, cruising along in this construct, and who are we, why are we, where are we, what are we, how are we, all the questions, and so many people don't even consider these questions, but what an interesting time in existence, all the things that we're discovering, and it's like the more we find out, the less we know, and there's so many different stories, right? I mean, people who can remote view and other means of astral projection and tapping into other realities. There's so many different scenarios as to how this all works. But one thing for sure is it's not just a simple material world and that just accidentally came into being with just a lot of coincidences. So what is the bottom line here? And to me, it's that we're eternal energy beings, and we're having a very unique experience here, and been going through this for a while, evolving our consciousness. And a lot of people feel trapped in this reality and have decided they don't want to come back here. And I really think and feel that will be our decision. But even in worst case scenario, that we just keep repeating these lifetimes, we can make these lifetimes really meaningful and purposeful and helpful and enjoyable. It doesn't have to feel like a prison here. And there are plenty of people that live long, happy, fulfilling lives in this realm, in this reality, in this construct. And I think that should be our goal. We can't wake up the world, we can't change anyone, we can only work on ourselves and be the best that we can, because again, we're eternal spiritual energy beings, and we come here and we get a body and we get a mind, and we have an ability to create these identities to help us navigate the realm. And we need the positive identities, so we can, interact with the world, our different roles in life and things like driving a car and walking. Those are all due to positive identities. But then, because this is a challenging realm with a lot of adversity, we also accidentally and unknowingly create negative identities, which bring us down and zap our energy and preoccupy our minds, often subconsciously, and really end up just taking over our lives. And that's why we can meet someone and really resonate with them initially, and then we see certain behavior with that person, and we're like, wow, how could I even ever have felt any connection to somebody who acts like that? And the reason is you're connecting with the being. And beings are good, they're honest, they're happy, they're loving. But the negative identities come into our person, which contains the body, mind, spirit, and identities, and they take over. So we don't really get to see the beings, or get to experience the being behind all these identities. And this is such a crucial time and such an amazing time that we have tools to get us back to ourselves, get us back to who we really are, and enjoy this realm and all the magic that we have at our disposal. We really do create this reality, and anybody that's been around long enough knows, what you think about manifest, both the good and the bad. So important that you focus on how you want things to be, and just try to keep things more balanced and more harmonious. And once you eliminate negative identities, that's really easy to do, because it's the real you. The real you shines through, and the real you just takes charge. And you'll see, once you get rid of these negative identities, that everything changes. And a lot of the changes, you would think, well, how does that change? And that doesn't really have anything to do with me getting rid of negative identities, but it does. Everything just works out. People say, oh, now I get the first parking space, everything just flows in my life. And that's how it's supposed to be. And there's so much talk about soul traps and all the negativity and all kinds of other things, that all the adversity that we face here. But you'll handle all that kind of stuff really well when you're not handling it through negative identities, and you're handling it through your spirit energy being, who has this innate knowing, this innate awareness that all is good, all will be okay. Make the most of this experience. Help people as much as you can, and be happy. Enjoy life. And don't try to save the world. Don't try to save other people after they die. It's just so silly, all the things we get bogged down with. And in this age of information, it can be overwhelming. All that we get fed from all directions. And like I said at the beginning of this video, everyone has a different perspective on how this works. So it's not only here in the construct that we find whatever we're looking for and get that reinforced in our research, whether it's flat earth, globe earth, resets, any of that. It's good to know things and be aware, but to become obsessed with things and hope that everything gets better and changes and worry and fret, we just have to stay in our little reality bubbles, make the best of everything, beyond the best, and help others when we can, and bring some light and love into this place that so many feel like is a prison, because there's so much wonderful aspects of this reality, and that's what we're here to enjoy, not to suffer. So yeah, let's do this. So thanks for listening. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to stay focused on what you want and help others if you can. Ciao, ciao. phone won't go off.